Hey guys, I just saw something. Guys, this is going to be kind of an
Pick and choose a bit.
guys. This is going to be a correction video where I'm gonna only tell you something then relating to the plot, guys. But later after this video, I'm gonna make a video. Guys, I wanted to make. I made an error. Okay, guys, there were two reasons that Dr. Beecham was coming to the island. One, one, one. Guys, I there were two reasons. Besides, okay, Dr. Beecham would not just come. Guys, what I said in my video is actually not 100% true. Dr. Beecham did not come just to shut down all those stations. He something, guys, something I'm barely touched on in my videos is I might make it into one of these shorts. Uh, 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 okay, so let me tell you why I wanted to tell you. You know, something I'm barely touched on is railway inspections. I know that they happen in real life, guys, but guys, I only never have talked in my videos about railway reform. Guys, I'm getting over that. Guys, I have right now a stuffed up nose. If you hear me kind of blow, now you know why I felt this video. If my voice sounds stuffed up, if my voice sounds stuffed up, it's because I have a stuffed up nose. Just to let you know, just to let you guys know. No. Just to let you. Anyway, I guys, I've never once had a story revolving around a railway board inspection. Guys, and Dr. Beecham would not. Okay, that brings us back to Thomas and the Beecham Cats. Guys, I'm going back to Thomas and the Beecham Cats again. Okay, why? Why am I going back? Because Dr. Beecham was coming for 2 weeks. And the second reason is actually something I want. I didn't. Guys, I might have to make it into a top. So, guys, uh, so I know I've been talking in circles. You're probably. Just get on to the point now. What? You're wasting too much time. Ow! So, anyway, guys, I had to. Anyway, Dr. Beecham, I mentioned the two reasons probably like 5 times. I don't know. But anyway, Dr. Beecham actually was coming to Thomas and Beecham to inspect Solar's railroads. Dr. Beecham actually was a railway board inspector, at least in my universe. I didn't know if he was ever a railway board inspector in real life, so in my universe he was a board inspector. So he was a pretty good and
What's good, my fellow thugs?
well, that's why the Fat Controller were with him in in his episode, because it was not. Guys, I might do tomorrow Thomas and a railway inspector. Sure, and a railway inspector, and a railway inspector. So yeah, I might do that as like an island short or something, because it's not long. The idea I have is basically Thomas, Miss, and a railway board inspection or a railroad inspector. Thomas, yeah, that's that's guys. That's why Dr. Beecham went down every line, went down every station. Shit, 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 shit. Guys, now you know for content when you watch Thomas in the Beeching, cause that's why he went all over the island, because he was actually really infecting it while asking them at the same time. Yeah, he did leave after infecting the railroad, and it gave the Fat Controller a nice pass on how good the railroad was, and he only chopped a few stations. So, that's nice of him, that he only chopped a handful of stations that needed to be chopped, and a mine that was frankly going to be closed no matter if or if not Dr. Beeching did it. Atlee the Martenheim coal, Atlee the Toy Wreck mines were actually closing, because, guys, for reference, the Toy Wreck mines still seen in Thomas and the Beeching. Cause let me go onto that map that was using throughout the episode, shown and just tell you. And yes, I looked.
I don't want to go anymore. I'm just going to play in the playground.
Huh? Lonnie!
What's wrong with...
Let me just tell you. And I know I look kind of like Ben 10 from. Let me go on the Farquhar branch line. Or. Okay, here we are at the Farquhar. Here we are at the Farquhar. Here we are at the Farquhar. Okay. Seemed like the last time I used a map, the creator in the map got rid of it. So this is supposed to be the Martenheim coal mine. Guys, this is going to become the Martenheim coal mine. Solar has a coal mine and is located, but anyway, that's not the mine that Beeching didn't. But the Martenheim coal mine moved from Farquhar. Moved from up near Farquhar to somewhere on the main line. I know that this technically is. Wait, hold on. Guys, I think they removed it. I think the creator of the map removed it. Oh, right, because. Guys, before the alert, you told me that map where he talked about that the Toy Wreck mine. I have to go. I don't think the Toy Wreck mine is near Toy Wreck now. I think it's bum. Okay. I have to go. I will put. Guys, since Thomas in the Beeching cuts, the Toy Wreck mine has had to move from Toy Wreck to the outskirts of Knapford, where they found more iron. The Toy Wreck. In fact, surveyors, let me tell you what happened. Surveyors, let me tell you, after the mine was shut down, surveyors started to look for a new deposit of iron. You see, because there was an iron mine, but then they found it near, surveyors were randomly, and then they moved, operations to here. They moved operations to here. Even though they are still facing bankruptcy now. Once again, they're facing bankruptcy because their only tunnel that they've dug so far has already collapsed. Even though after, yeah, and well, they built it on an old uranium mine or something along those lines. The reason why the product seems old is because this is actually the present day of the series. The company is still actually, this is once again abandoned. This is once again the Toy Red company. This is now called Central Nafford Quarry. This is now called Nafford Quarry instead of Toy Red. This is called Nafford Mines instead of Toy Red Mines. But guys, you know how I have a bump. So yeah, there's still, as of 2015, let me tell you what happened. As of 2015, the mine has been kind of facing broke. There's no plan to ever reopen, and the mine corporation that called Mining was shut down, and when the Great Depression, when the global economy collapsed in 2000, the company was sold off from an investor to. About what happened to the company that made the mines, well, no one knows what happened. But the mining corporation called Dino's Mine Incorporated also owned Dino Dynamite, which is still around today in the present day. But as for Dino's Mine Corporation, yeah, it fell on hard times in the 80s and 90s and early to mid 2000s. Last attempt by Dino Incorporation to reopen Dino's Mine was back in 2007 when they tried to reopen when a small quarry on a diesel line in England in America, and well, there were also plans to reopen this mine because it's been left here to rust for the Fat Controller doesn't even know that the company even Dino's Mining Comp. Okay, so the full name of the company that owns Dino Dynamite and Dino Diggin', Dino's Mining and Dino Dynamite, is Dino Incorporated. This guy that founded the company loved dinosaurs. As of 2017, he renamed the company from Dinos Incorporated to T-Rex the company has not been disbanded as of this year, guys, but there are rumblings going around the company. Guys, let me tell you, as of 2025, the new Dino Dynamite has still been open, even though the company has been renamed to be Dinosaurs instead of Dino. No, but no, the company full name is actually Dinosaur. They changed their name back in 2017. They changed their name into but you know what they're going to rename Dynamite Incorporated as? T-Rex. They have bought several more companies and renamed them after dinosaurs. Like, there's T-Rex Construction, Velociraptor Building, and stuff like that named after dinosaurs. But back on to Nafford Quarry. Yeah, there's no plan to ever reopen. Sorry to say. And that after Dr. Beach and the company was, yeah, no one even knows that the class even exists anymore. It's a sad story to say for sure, because they used to be one of the most profitable things, even surviving the Great Depression. Shin. But the company wasn't called that back then. We called Mine Incorporated back then before it merged with Dino. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, in case you're wondering about those last two, Dino Dynamite, guys, when I'm going to start doing my webcomic with Super J, that's going to be the prominent company. There's a few other companies that merged with that one, but as of 2035, Dino Dynamite doesn't exist anymore. Because Dino, as of 2035, years after their Way My series will take place, as of 2035, decades later, they merged with the most powerful company on the world, Tracker. Okay, guys, Tracker is a small company that started in 1985 and continues as of 25th. I'm gonna talk about the future a little. Okay. Dino Incorporated was bought by Tracker in 2030. They were talking about the company merger all the way back when the company changed their name back in 17. Guys, you know what? Instead of 35, as of this year, guys, the companies of Dino Inc. and Tracker International are merging as we speak, with plans to complete the merger by 2035. But the plans to, because Dino Incorporated has bought a lot of companies since it. Oh, in case you're wondering what year the Dino started out, it started out in 1908. It started out in the late 1800s. It started out in 1815. It started out in 1815 under the name of let me see. Okay, yeah, the company started out as a simple name called Iron Incorporated. Okay, guys, the company has actually changed their name 3 times. Started out as a little company. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. The company went by an unknown name for if I can think of, the company went by the name, okay, clarification, Dino is the name that they came up with in 1935. Came up with the name in 1935. Right. Before that, it was known as just. It was known as. Well, okay. It was just known as little. The company name, the original company name, was something Always Incorporated, going all the way back to when the company was founded in 1815. Going all the way back to when the company was founded in 1815. I can't think of what the company would have named themselves if they named it in 1930. They used to just call themselves Mining Incorporation. Mining in total. Yeah, the company was originally called from 1815 to 1935. The company was better known as Miners Incorporated under the leadership of the first leader. But then in 1935, they changed the name to Dino. No. And then in 2017, they changed to Dinosaur, and then in and then 2050, in 2050, in 2055, in 2055, they're starting to merge with Tracker as of right now. So that's a pretty sad life for a company. But of course, all companies have rivals. For Dynamite, for Dino, there's the other one that has been shut down because of the Great Depression. Let me talk about the rivals of both Tracker and Dino. No, they were called Gas. The company was always known as Gassers. Unfortunately, their stocks were low even before Depression. Unfortunately, the sales for that company were low. Unfortunately, Hector, what? Can you do it? Sure. Unfortunately, the company sales were low. After gasoline was invented they only called themselves Diggin' and Company. They only called themselves Diggin' and Company, but then as Diggin' stopped becoming in the place, as Diggin' as but then yeah, 19 with the crash of 29, unfortunately, they had to merge with their rival, a mining corporation. Last anyone saw that company, they tried to remake it. Some people so Tracker, there's our rivalry, also has a similar fate as Diggin'. It founded the same year as Tracker. Both Diggin' and Dino were founded in 18 They were both founded in 18 the same year I said for both companies. They were both founded in the year. Yeah, they were both founded the same year. So, I said, yeah, they were both founded in 1815. In 1815. And 1815. So, rivals, but then Philip Multinational and Procter International constantly competed with each other from the 80s, early 90s. But with the global economy collapsing and no one using their products since 2001, because everything they ever built, also, so about them was not. They said that even security cameras from way back then showed corporate sabotage. The company was kind of a shitty company before they went bankrupt. In 2002, a year after when the global economy collapsed and the Pentagon did, they were trying to still sell weapons to the Pentagon, but mostly, okay, guys, for backgrounds on Philip and Enterprise, they shoddy built everything. They shoddy built, it was all cheap. Well, Tracker, Atlee, okay, well, both companies, it was all cheap for Philip. But then, it was all cheap. It was all cheap. It was all cheap. It was all cheap. They had, but because they spent most of their money on these two scientists that studying crocodiles in the Florida Everglades. Literally, that's where all their money went, to research. Literally, they wanted to create half human, because turns out that was one of their plans. Turns out the CEO of the company had 3 plans, which ultimately never happened. Plan number 1 was this create half human, half monsters, or half animals, which ultimately never happened. But even though they did create a superhero named Crocodile Man, with their first plan falling down the drain, they decided to go with the plan 2, which was genetic. You see, the company really liked they actually wanted to rename the company in 1995 to Philip Research and Genetic Company, which ultimately happened. They renamed the company in 1995 to Philip Genetic, where they can do the research and not be alarmed for it. Well, the reason why the company went bankrupt is because they spent so much money on actually the research and development part of the company. But that might be funny that they went bankrupt over what they actually wanted.
More. I'm just going to play.
Over what? You're probably wondering, is that not funny, guys? That the company that they tried, that the company that company wanted to try to make to genetic research. Well, when it comes to their product, yes, that they were cheaply made, but when it came to the genetic, that was a division of the company. Let me clarify. In 1995, they at least announced a division of the company that they wanted to try. In 1995, they wanted to announce the division of the company, which was Philip Genetic Research and Company. And that was pretty much it. After they announced that the regular stock went down the drain. The regular stock went down the drain. Their stock went down the drain at a rapid pace. That their stock went down the drain at such a rapid pace. That their stock went down at a rapid pace. So much so that the company that no more genetic was possible. They had to sell all their genetic stuff to Tracker for just to stay afloat. But of course that didn't last. They were with the company back in 2005 and unfortunately that's what happened. Until my next video,